me, I'm going to start. This has been so fascinating because our music, we never really encountered this world music scene. And so to be here at this place where people are coming from many different perspectives, presenters and festivals and agents and radio people, and the way that they're thinking about world music, the way that they're thinking about this region, I think it's really interesting for me as a musician to encounter it. And also, I study folk music, and so the way that it's framed and the way that people are thinking about its place, this region of Central Europe and Eastern Europe, within a global context, for me has been so fascinating.
And I think it's great that there's so many people here from all over the world, because there's such a rich musical culture here in the Czech Republic and in Eastern Europe, and it's exciting to see it starting to get out and into the world more, and hearing all the different bands from Hungary and Poland, and it was so varied and wonderful. So it's exciting to see.
So growing up, I had some small idea of what traditional Czech music was, just my father singing at home or when I would come and visit my grandparents. And then as I study it more, I am looking more to the traditional music in its more traditional forms. For me, what's been so great in coming here is to see the way that musicians, young musicians now, are holding their tradition and working with it in different ways. And when it feels like it's really alive and people are really excited about it, and working with forms and things like that. And for me, that's been probably the biggest eye-opening or exposure that this has, is these bands who we get to see, which I think are great and fantastic. And it's interesting to see how deep the roots go for people, how they really want to somehow bring it in. The program was really helpful for artists, and there weren't many artists who were there. I think the bands who were coming would somehow trickle in slowly, but it's of great benefit to us because we don't know any of the way that this works with the world of the presenters. And so for people to speak so frankly, so honestly, and to give the feedback from their own experience is such a big gift that they gave to us. And I am so grateful to Petr Doruška and Jiří Moravčík to invite us here. It's really, I feel very lucky to be on this inside and catch all of these things.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you want to say.
I mean, yeah, it's a real gift. I mean, I think Julie and I know a lot of people in the music industry in New York, but to be able to do it in this way outside, like in Ostrava, and have the real time to really spend with people and to meet with people,
social component.
Right,
people
the social
together,
component of it,
spend these days together.
right, is really a special thing. So.